JDW Blood Rumble 6th show of 2022 by Colton Dennis. Hello everyone and welcome to the 6th show of Blood Rumble. And we're coming off if a great pass per view for a DW Hatred Slam 2, said announcer number 2. Yes, we are. And what happened last night was unforgettable. But this is Blood Rumble. And tonight we have the Ladies' Championship on the line, said announcer number 1. That's right, Eternity will take on the Ladies' Champion, Tempest. And I can't wait for this match, said announcer number 2. Me either, said announcer number 1. Chaos appears backstage, breathes onto title, then wipes it off. Oh, yeah, now I could see my handsome face. Man, aren't I good looking, said Chaos. James Dennis appears, then clears his throat. Chaos looks up at James. Evening, Chaos. How's my new US Continental Champion doing tonight? Asked James. I'm great. So great. Nothing could ruin the mood I'm in, said Chaos. Well, that's great. Because I want you to compete here tonight, said James. Chaos looks up at James again. Well, actually, I don't feel that well. Maybe another night I could compete. I have this stomach flu, said Chaos. James nods his head. Well, all right. I'm taking your word on that. But I hope you feel better, said James, walking away. Thanks, Mr. Dennis. Chaos sits into a chair. Then laughs. What a fool. He really thought I was sick. What an idiot, said Chaos, continuing to wipe off his title. James clears his throat again. Chaos looks up at James a third time. Well, Chaos, since you don't want to compete tonight, because of your so-called and quat, stomach flu, and quat, this is what I'm gonna do. At the next pay-per-view, you will defend that US Continental Championship, said James. What? Against who? Asked Chaos. Well, here's the thing. At the next pay-per-view, the audience gets to choose the champion's opponents for their matches. So, your challengers will be between Havoc, Wrath Hog, or Boycott. And just think, one of those men could take your title away from you. Good luck with that, my friend, said James, walking away. Chaos picks up his title, then holds it to himself. Don't worry, no one is taking you away from me, said Chaos, kissing his title. Well, what do you think about that? At the next pay-per-view, the audience gets to choose the champion's opponents, said announcer number 2. Well, this is why we have competitors. But let's head to the ring for our Ladies' Championship match, said announcer number 1. Beldings. This match is scheduled for one fall and is for the Ladies' Championship. Introducing the challenger, Eternity, and her opponent, she is the Ladies' Champion, Tempest, said announcer number 3. Tempest raises her title, then hands it to referee number 1. Referee number 1 holds up the title, then hands it to man number 1. Beldings. Both Eternity and Tempest lock up. Eternity puts a headlock onto Tempest. Tempest elbows Eternity's stomach. Eternity groans. Tempest bounces Eternity off the ropes. Eternity shoulder blocks Tempest. Tempest falls onto the mat, rolls towards the ropes, then kneels on the mat. Eternity smiling. Tempest stands up, then nods her head. All right, you want to play, huh? Asked Tempest, locking up with Eternity again, then puts a headlock onto her. Eternity punches Tempest's stomach, then bounces her off the ropes. Tempest shoulder blocks Eternity. Eternity rolls towards the ropes, kneels onto the mat, then looks at Tempest. Damn it, said Eternity, standing up. Well, this is definitely a contest here, said announcer number 2. Yes, but you know it has to turn into a fist fight soon enough, said announcer number 1. Both Eternity and Tempest lock up a third time. Tempest puts a headlock onto Eternity. Eternity, struggling, grabs Tempest's hands, slowly breaks the headlock, then puts a headlock onto her. Tempest, groaning. Eternity flips Tempest onto the mat, then holds onto the headlock. Tempest, struggling, wraps her arms around Eternity's waist, then rolls her. 1, 2. Eternity kicks out. 2, said referee number 1. Both Eternity and Tempest stand up, then double clothesline onto each other. A double clothesline by both competitors, said announcer number 2. Both ladies were thinking of the same thing, said announcer number 1. Both Eternity and Tempest are slowly moving. Eternity stands up, then bounces off the ropes on the opposite side of the ring. Tempest lifts Eternity over the top rope. Eternity lands onto the ledge of the ring, then grabs Tempest's hair. Hey, let go of the hair. 1, 2, said referee number 1. Tempest grabs Eternity's head, then hangs her onto the top rope. Eternity falls onto the ledge of the ring, then holds her throat. Tempest bounces off the ropes on the opposite side of the ring, then does a baseball slide onto Eternity's back. Eternity falls onto the floor. Nice ring awareness by Tempest, said announce number 2. That's why she's been the champion for so long, said announce number 1. Tempest approaches Eternity, then picks her up. Eternity runs, then rams Tempest back into the ring. Tempest groans. Eternity grabs Tempest's head, then throws her into the barricade. Tempest groans. Hey, come on, get inside, said referee number 1. Eternity rolls into the ring, then rolls back outside of it. Nice idea by Eternity. Breaking the count, said announcer number 1. Well, she knows she can't win the title by count out, said announcer number 2. Eternity grabs Tempest, then rolls her into the ring. Tempest rolling, then stops. Eternity climbs onto the ledge of the ring, looks at Tempest, then goes up the turnbuckle. Here we go. She wants to end it right here, said announcer number 1. Eternity gets to the top rope. Tempest rolls towards the opposite corner. Eternity jumps into the ring, goes through the middle ropes, then climbs up the turnbuckle on the opposite side of the ring. Tempest rolls towards the opposite corner again. Eternity jumps into the ring again, then bends over to grab Tempest. Tempest kicks Eternity's head. Eternity groans, then falls onto the mat. Tempest was playing a possum, said announcer number 2. That's why she's been the champion for a while, said announce number 1. Tempest stands up. Eternity is holding her head, looks at Tempest, then goes clothesline her. Tempest ducks. Eternity bounces off the ropes. Tempest lifts Eternity up, does a spinebuster onto her, then covers her. 1, 2. Eternity kicks out. 2, said referee number 1. That could have been it, said announcer number 2. It would have, if Tempest really hooked Eternity's leg, said announce number 1. Tempest stands up, then grabs Eternity. Eternity is groaning. Tempest chops Eternity's chest. Eternity groans. Tempest chops Eternity's chest again. Eternity groans, then goes into the corner. Tempest whips Eternity into the opposite corner. Eternity goes into the opposite corner, then walks out. Tempest bounces off the ropes, then goes for a running bulldog. Eternity pushes Tempest. Tempest lands onto the mat, then groans. Nice move by Eternity, said announcer number 2. Eternity appears on the ledge of the ring. Tempest slowly stands up, sees Eternity on the ledge of the ring, then runs at her. Eternity moves. Tempest's torso goes through the middle ropes. Eternity kicks Tempest's chest. Tempest groans. Eternity grabs Tempest, then slowly turns around on the ledge of the ring. What is Eternity doing? Asked announcer number 1. Eternity does a neck breaker. Tempest's back of her neck goes into middle rope. Then she holds her head. Oh God, that looked bad, said announcer number 2. It really did, said announcer number 1. Eternity climbs onto the ledge of the ring, then goes up the turnbuckle. Tempest continues groaning. Eternity gets to the top turnbuckle, looks down at Tempest, jumps off, does an elbow drop onto her, then covers her. 1, 2. Tempest kicks out. 2, said referee number 1. Oh my God, how'd Tempest kick out of that? Asked announcer number 1. I have no idea, said announcer number 2. Eternity stands up, picks Tempest up, then lifts her onto her shoulders. Tempest lands onto her feet behind. Eternity grabs her hair, pulls her backwards, then drops her back onto her right knee. Eternity groans. Tempest is holding her head, then slowly stands up. Eternity stands up, then goes to clothesline Tempest. Tempest ducks, runs, bounces off the ropes, then does a jumping forearm onto Eternity. And quat, Tempesture and quat, connects. But can she cover Eternity though? Asked announcer number 1. I think she's really hurt, said announcer number 2. Tempest continues holding her head, crawls towards Eternity, then puts her right arm onto her. 1, 2. Eternity barely kicks out. 2, said referee number 1. That was so close. Tempest could have retained the title if it wasn't for her head hurting her, said announcer number 1. Come on Tempest, you could do it, said announcer number 2. Tempest is slowly standing up. Eternity rolls underneath the bottom rope, then pulls herself up onto the ledge of the ring with the ropes. Tempest stands up, bounces off the ropes on the opposite side of the ring. Then goes to dropkick Eternity dropkick. Eternity moves. Tempest goes through the middle rope. Lands onto her feet outside of the ring, then turns around. Eternity jumps off the ledge of the ring. Then does a clothesline onto Tempest. Nice clothesline by the challenger, said announcer number 1. Eternity stands up, then bends over to grab Tempest. Tempest kicks Eternity's head again. Eternity groans, then falls onto her knees. Tempest slowly stands up, then runs at Eternity. Eternity moves. Tempest goes into the ring post, then falls onto the floor. Oh, if Tempest didn't hurt her neck off that neck breaker, she could have hurt her head bouncing off the ring post, said announcer number 2. Eternity rolls into the ring, then back outside of it. Hey, get inside now, said referee number 1. Eternity wraps her arms around Tempest's legs, then slingshots her. Tempest goes into the ring post, then lands onto the floor again. Tempest really hit that post, said announcer number 1. I hope she's all right, said announcer number 2. Eternity stands up, then approaches Tempest. Referee number 1 stops Eternity. Hold up, said referee number 1, kneeling next to Tempest. Eternity rolls into the ring, then raises her right arm. The crowd is booing. Referee number 1 slides into the ring. 1, 2, 3, 4. Eternity starts to walk towards the ropes. No, stay inside the ring. 5, 6, 7, said referee number 1. Tempest laying motionless on the floor. Tempest hasn't moved, said announcer number 1. She's knocked out, said announcer number 2. 9, 10. Ring the bell, said referee number 1. Bell dings. Here's your winner by count out. Eternity. Referee number 1 raises Eternity's left arm. But still your ladies champion, Tempest, said announcer number 3. Paramedics are kneeling next to Tempest. Eternity looks at the paramedics and Tempest then rolls underneath the bottom rope. Tempest is groaning. Eternity sees the title then grabs it from referee number 1. Hey, that's not yours, said referee number 1. Shut up. Eternity bends over. You listen here, you bitch. This title is mine. It's all mine, and when you're better, I'll be taking it away from you, said Eternity, laying the title onto Tempest, then stands up straight. Get out of here, said referee number 1. Eternity walks up the ramp. The paramedics continue kneeling next to Tempest. I hope Tempest is all right, said announcer number 2. Me too, said announcer number 1. The paramedics are helping Tempest walk up the ramp. This is hard to watch, said announcer number 2. It is, but these wrestlers know what could happen to them. Well, folks, we want to thank you for watching. Be safe out there and good night, said announcer number 1. Bye bye. Give Tempest some good feedback, said announcer number 2, waving. The end.